What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmong here with a little bit of a different video here. Today I have a pretty cool video. I'm actually going to be talking about different sites I actually use to go buy my figures. I know a lot of people have been asking me that, and these are the sites that I usually go to when I do a lot of shopping for figures and looking for used figures and things like that. So first of all, I'm going to start with my two sites that I use that are in the US. These two sites are pretty awesome here. The first one is Big Bad Toy Store. They are pretty much located in, I think it was Wisconsin. I don't remember where, but I live in Minnesota, so they only live like a state away. So I think it was like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that. Probably like an hour out from where I live. So this is a pretty cool site if you live in that area, because you can get that 2 day the shipping with just like in a few days. You'll get your figures and statues and things like that. So this is really my site that I usually go to. The coolest part about this site is, first of all, it has a lot of stuff. It has a pile of loot. If you can see from up in this little corner here, what pile of loot does is it piles up different types of figures you want. So like pretend if you want to wait until a few weeks until the figure is when you want to just put 2 or 3 figures together or statues together, and you want to wait on that. So that's what pile of loot does. So it piles that up, and then you can pay for that when the time comes. That's pretty cool aspect to that. For me, what I really do enjoy about this site is actually with the painless cancellation of any pre-orders. So I love this site because, like I said, they don't ask you. You just pre-order it, and then if you don't want it, you just you cancel your pre-orders, and there's no question asked or anything like that. So pretty awesome stuff. So pretty simple stuff. I'm going to take a tour of the site real quick. Latest pre-orders, of course, you get all of the pre-orders that has been put on the site recently. This one right here, I might want to get. And he's a pretty big figure too. I think he's standing about, let's say, 8.25 inches tall. So he's a pretty big figure, but he is, you can see the highlight there, he is pretty expensive. So pretty awesome stuff. And of course, you go back here to the front page again, news items. And of course, these are all the newest items that has come out. Let's see, go back here. So you got sale items, you got deep discount sale. They have sales pretty much every day. So the coolest part about the site is they have cool discounts. These discounts are pretty much on there for a while. So a lot of them are a little bit older figures and action figures and things like that. But if you're looking for something, maybe you'll find it here. They do have this kind of 1 day deal that it's like every day it's a different deal. And it's pretty cool. So today is, of course, the Breaking Bad Walter White figure here, which is about 6 inches tall, from Mezco. And like I said, they do have pretty awesome deals you could probably get every once in a while. So the next site I use is actually Entertainment Earth. I started using this site recently because if you're looking for figures that are kind of, they don't have as, for me, I feel like they don't have as much as Big Bad. But it's okay. Yeah, but what I do like about this is the free shipping. So if you can find some figures for a pretty good price, they do free shippings on, you see from here. It used to be 89 or 99 and plus, but now I think they lowered it down to 79 plus. If you spend $79, or if you buy a figure or a statue at $79 or more, you get a cool discount on that. This one is not as organized as Big Bad, but I'm okay with it. You can get some pretty cool figures here and statues, and I did buy some pretty awesome figures and statues a few weeks back, or a month back or two. They were pretty hefty prices. They're like, I want to say about close to $200, almost $300, but I was able to get them for pretty much like 70% off, and I was like, well, yes, super awesome. So pretty cool stuff here. Of course, they have all these little things here, browse, little tabs coming soon, new products, great deals, and not mints. So not mints is pretty much anything that maybe has a little scuff in the box or things like that. They mark it down for a little bit. Just one left is if they're almost out. They just have one more in stock, and that's pretty much it. And then really cool, expensive stuff is statues that are like $199 plus. So pretty expensive stuff. So one thing they do have is these deals that you can see from here. They kind of just tell you what their deals are going to be. So every day it changes. You can see from here, today is Lego Star Wars construction toys, 20% off. Tomorrow is Attack on Titan, maybe just memorabilia and like cups and things like that. And I don't know what it is that's going to be on. You don't really know until that day starts. So awesome stuff. Now I'm going to go swap into, actually, you know what, we go Amazon. Amazon's a pretty cool site to go to if you want looking for figures too. If you're a Prime member, I am a Prime member, so you get the free shipping, the 2-day free shipping, so awesome stuff. You can always go on Amazon, but the thing is, when you go to Amazon, you want to, some of the Japanese figures that you get and statues that you get, they usually come out a little bit later for us. So you might have to wait, a few months before they come out. The next few things I want to talk about is the Japanese ones, where if you're into the Japanese, figures, that's a great place to go to, which is the next few ones. But Amazon, it's also a good place. I do a lot of my DC and Marvel figures from there. The Bishujo stuff I don't usually buy from there unless it's an already released figure that I'm able to get right away. Other than that, I go to, of course, these sites here. The biggest one I go to is myfigurecollection.net. It's an awesome site if you're a figure, mostly in the Japanese import figure collection. You can come here and do your cool little collection sets. And what I actually like to do is go to the ads here, and you can find ads. It's free to join, so everything, you come here, you could just join for free. And they have some pretty awesome, actually this is a pretty cool place to go because they have shops here. Let me see where it is. Database, and do shops. And let's open that up real quick there. But you can come to ads and you can find, ads that people are selling, figures that people are selling. They're trying to get rid of figures that they don't like anymore. They're trying to make space or anything like that. This is a pretty awesome place to go. I do a lot of buying here. Sometimes you have to search for something. Let's do I've been doing a lot of Son Goku stuff. Let's go to the Son Goku here. Sometimes you have to search the character, and then you click a character. Let's go with this one. This is probably going to be one of my next figures I'm probably trying to get. Sometimes you come to the comments and they tell you where these things are on sale and where they're selling stuff and things like that. So this is a pretty awesome place to go when you want to buy figures and things like that. I love this place. I love the community here. Of course, if you want to go see my stuff, I'm just Omega Bellmong with awesome picture of my dog here. And then this is my stuff here. It's you could pick what you own and what you don't, or you ordered, what you wish, and what's your favorite and things like that. Pretty awesome stuff there. So but anyways, we're gonna go take a look at the shops here. If you come to the shops here, they have some pretty awesome stuff. They have, of course, feedbacks. You can see 61%, 48%. You could switch them by countries. You go to the US one, you got a Japan one, things like that. Pretty awesome. The ones I don't use a lot, like Anime Island. I think I ordered from them once. Big Bad, of course, is here, and then they just got a whole list of things. And then on this side, you got the Japanese side, and then you can see a whole bunch of sites you go on to. Some of them I'm going to cover, some of them I won't. But go around and look at these sites. Pretty awesome stuff. So this is myfigurecollection.net. Pretty awesome stuff. Join the community. You come in here and do your business. Join some forums, talk to some people. The next site I totally use. This is the site I go to all the time if I'm ordering new figures, pre-ordering figures. I come here all the time. They have a Japanese site and an English site. I go to, of course, the English site. But this is where I go to because it's very. I like how the layout of the site is. It's awesome. They have all the new figures that are coming in. You can see all this stuff here. I want this one, the Chun-Li one, but It's a garage kit, and it's not painted, and I'm probably not good at that. It's going to take a while if I want to get into the hobby, to get all the garage kits going and things like that. I won't go into this for a while. So, like this Hawk always plays with my heart, because every time I see it, I'm like, I want to get him. But I'm going to wait on that. It's probably going to sell it soon, but AmiyaMe.com is an awesome place. I'll put these on my comments, or not my comments, but where the description is for the video. I'll put them all the sites so everybody can check them out when they go to it. This is pretty awesome stuff because, of course, you got sale items, you got pre-owned items. Of course, the front pages here is all the new stuff. Whatever is coming out, that's what you get. Then, of course, sell items here. Bushido figures are what they got, pretty figures, I guess, what they call it. You go here and you get a chance to look at all the items they have on sale. Of course, they got like 8 pages. Well, that's actually more than it was before. I think before it was only 6 pages. But you can come here and check out what they have on sale. This is a pretty awesome figure here. If you're like a Kill la Kill fan, I'm not even a fan of it. I kind of want to get her, but this is the section I dig in. Actually, it was at 29 pages. Now it's at 26. So people's buying things here. So this is where I come and scour. I kind of want to get this one too. I come here and scour, the pre-owned and get some pre-owned stuff. Pretty awesome, pretty decent prices. They're all good, including with the yen being down too. So you can get them for pretty good. Buy them now. Don't think about it. Buy it now, because when it goes up, it's gonna be a little bit more pricey. So. AmiyaMe is awesome. Their accounts, things are kind of wonky. I'm not a big fan of them because, which sucks. I use them a lot for newer figures, but once you try to cancel or cancel a pre-order, they don't like that. So they tell you that if you do more you do cancellations and things like that, you get your account banned. Which is probably going to be soon for me, because I'm doing a lot of cancels on my pre-orders. And I'm just hoping I don't get that banned, but who knows, what will happen. So it sucks, but, whatever. I got other sites I can go to. So, but that is it for AmiyaMe.com. Like I said, it's a good place to go if you want to buy newer figures. Their pre-owned section, like I said, is pretty awesome. I do love their pre-owned section. Sometimes you get some cool stuff. Sometimes the only problem with the pre-owned section is sometimes you get a sold out kind of deal, even though it just updated. They usually update like really early in the morning, so you gotta watch out for that. And then of course sometimes they'll lie to you, like, oh man, this figure is like 7K, right? 7K, and then you click on it and it's like, oh my gosh, it's 10K. I wish I could do that. It doesn't do that, but sometimes it does that. Sometimes it just shows the released price, and then the release price is like 8K, and then you click on it and then it's like 19K, and you're like, well, never mind. So they do that a lot with you, and you gotta be fast. You gotta be super fast, because things get bought out pretty quick. Figures and snatches just goes really quick. Next up is Mandrake. This is my second favorite. Well, for pre-owned, this is probably my favorite place to go to. I do like some of those figures you get from here. They are mostly rare figures. Sometimes you get some pretty cool stuff. I got that Mystique figure. I got my Supergirl Bushido, the Mystique figure from Rockin' Jelly Beans from here. Things like that. You find some pretty cool stuff here. You used to be able to find some pretty cool stuff here. It's been toned down a bit, just a little bit. But you still can find some pretty cool stuff, like this cool Iron Man figure here, which is just a prize figure. Of course, the Hestia figure there. But Mandrake.com or .co.jp, you type that in, and then they take you to the Japanese site. But you can also go to the English site by just clicking on here. It changes from English to Japanese and things like that. So we'll go down here, we'll go to Bushido figures here, and they're pretty cool stuff. They in AmiyaMe.com, they, of course, they're Japanese sites. They update at a certain time, and it's usually pretty early for us, like 1 or 2 in the morning for us. But if you could stay up until then, I say go ahead because you'll find some pretty cool stuff. But they update with some pretty cool figures. And of course, this one is pretty cool. I kind of want to get that. Am I on the? Oh, I'm on the English side, but this is giving me a lot of Japanese. But anyways, you know, they get some pretty cool stuff here. They have a lot of figures. I mean, look at it. They're at page 287. 6,877 items just for Bishujo figures. You can go to like a action figures, and they'll give you some more. 5,000. You go to just figures themselves. 1,700. I mean, they got a lot of pre-owned. Most of their stuff is pre-owned. Some of them are not open, but you get hit with the, you know, oh hey, oh my gosh, right there. That's the Goku everybody's looking for, and he's a little bit pricey. But you know, the box is kind of damaged, so they knock off a few thousand yen and things like that. So pretty awesome place to go to. I come here all the time. I check, you know, what they updated and things like that. So maybe you'll find something cool, maybe you won't. So it's just you know, you just check every day, and hopefully you find something cool. So, and then you kind of have to check in the end here too, because sometimes they have things kind of just floating around in the back here that you might not, you know, find anywhere else. So that's where you want to look. Jungle is the next site. I don't think I ordered from them, but you know, it's a good place to go and just check up. Maybe you'll find some pretty cool stuff. They have just a lot of these weird, you know, their setup is a little bit weird here. Sometimes, you know, they say 36 figures, but sometimes they don't even give you 36. Like sometimes the anime heroes here, I have to see if I can make that show up. Let's say they have 15 figures right now, and it looks like they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 figures there. Oh, 8 right there. Oh my gosh! Aptom! Anybody, if you guys see this video now, this is probably the coolest grab you guys can find. These this Aptom from of course Guyver. I think this is Guyver. Yeah, the OVA, of course. This is the, what do you call them? Damn, I forgot that line is. I can't think of it on the top of my head, but I've seen this thing come out in Jungle a few times, and if I wasn't buying some figures already, I would probably pick this up. But I don't usually go in, you know, Jungle too much. I kind of just come here and just check out. I don't buy anything unless it's something I really want, and which I did want to buy, but by the time I was like, you know, about to pull the trigger, it was gone already. So I was like, darn it. But like I said, it says 15, but it shows up, you know, 8. Sorry about that. I need a burp. But yeah, like I said, sometimes it shows 15, shows up only 8. And, you know, there's pretty cool stuff here. You can go by categories on the left here. Of course, you're looking, if you're just into the Bishujo stuff, you just go to anime, let's see, Japanese hero figures. See that loads up. Their site is a little bit slow, so here you go. Of course, they have 800 on sale right now, so you just kind of go through here. You go, of course, by price range and things like that. So next up is Hobby Search. I don't really use Hobby Search. I think I have 1 or 2 figures that I'm pre-order from Hobby Search. Their prices are pretty expensive. They're kind of Ami, and oh, I forgot another one. Let's go to that. But Ami is a pretty cool place to go because they usually give you that discount on your figures, and then you know, you get that cool little discount, and then of course with the shipping it kind of goes up a bit. But for Hobby Search, they keep the base price, and then also the shipping is pretty expensive too. So so I don't even really shop. I think I have like 2 or 3 figures here that you know, I was like, oh, maybe I'm ordering, you know, 2 figures here. Maybe I'll order another one just to add, you know, add it to it. So I don't really use this one, but if you want to come here, sometimes you find some pretty cool stuff. You got all these new pre-order stuff here. You hit the new tab here, you see all the new figures that they have on, you know, that they're selling right now. And of course, we got the restock figures, are, you know, figures that's been out for a few months now, or maybe like a year or so, and they just got some in stock in. And you can, you know, come here, and this is a good place to go right here. This Goku, it's a good place to go and, you know, just check them out. Maybe you'll find something cool here. And the last site I'll be talking about, because I think I'm going a little bit too long here, because you know I'm trying to explain a lot of stuff here. But Nippon Yesen is a pretty cool site. I come here because they have, you know, figures that are exclusive to Japan. So like Ami and them are exclusive to a certain shop that they can't, you know, you won't be able to get. You know, Ami and them won't carry it. So I do come here and they have some pretty, you know, exclusive figures that you can't get, like the One Piece one. Where, let's see if I can find that one. Kind of slow here. I can't find it. But it was Nami from One Piece. It was an exclusive one, and of course, it's exclusive to I can't remember what shop it was, but they do you know, have them here too, so you can go out and buy them here, which is freaking awesome. But that is pretty much it. I mean, Nippon Yusen is okay. I do buy a few stuff from them because they do carry a certain these certain amounts of figures, and you know, like I said, they carry these exclusive figures too that you don't get. So I usually just do a lot of the exclusive figures here. Then of course I keep the regular ones at amiami.com, and then of course I go use for Amiami, and I go use for Mandrake, and then of course I bounce between all these sites. I know it gets a little bit tough, but like I said, I'll put them down on the descriptions, and you guys can go and check them out and see where you guys want to shop and things like that. So that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you guys check out these sites, and you know, if you're new to the you know, collection scene, you know, go out and try out these sites. Right now, like I said, the Japanese sites are pretty good right now because the yen is down, or yeah, whatever it is, but it's much cheaper than you would get somewhere else, other than the shipping, which of course is like 20 to 25 bucks if you want the fastest shipping they got, or you could just take it down a few notches to maybe 10-15 bucks for, you know, if you can wait two weeks or something. You could do that, but I want them now, so I usually go with the EMS unless it's like super expensive. But like I said, go around and check out these sites. You know, see which one is good for you, and you know, stick with that site because maybe maybe you'll like it. So, but anyways, hopefully I see everybody next time. This is Omega Belmont. Peace out.